Hello, how's everybody doing? The wind's picking up a little bit, hope you're all well. Can you remember this backpack that I bought? I can't remember the exact price I paid for it now, but it wasn't very expensive. If you go back and check the video out on this, it's been a great pack, honestly. Absolutely nothing at all has gone wrong with it. I've used it quite a few times now, and the material's still holding up strong. Anyway, this is the 40 expandable to 50 litre, and I've been that impressed with it. What I've done, because it came on offer, I got a bargain. I've bought the 30 litre expandable to 40 litre. Now, as far as I can see, it is exactly the same, but size wise I don't really know if there's much of a difference. Now, I paid for this, I think I paid £15 for it. On Temu they are £29.99, that's their normal price, but like you say, if you scroll down and stuff and look around, you'll probably get it a bit cheaper. But you know your daily coupons, I applied a daily coupon and something else to it. I think I'd done some price adjustments, and in the end it cost me 15 quid anyway, and I got a couple of other little bits as well. So what I've done is the actual bag that this came in, the bag itself came in, the plastic bag, it's quite thick. I'm going to use that, not using it, I'm going to use it as a pack liner. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to see how much stuff I can get out of this one that's fully packed with everything in it at the moment, and into this. In fact, before that, let's just give this away. On, just switching the scales on. And we're in, yeah, we're in grams at the moment, so we're working grams. So I'll give this away. I'll just, $119 grams. That's all this weighs. Oh, and I'll tell you something else as well. This that is on it, it's a Royal Mountain is the make. But when I looked at the back of this for material, it actually, I don't know if you can see that, it's a bit cheeky, isn't it? But it says material X-Pack, not Z-Packs, X-Pack. And that is the kind of material that these are. And as far as I can see, it's got exactly the same features as this one. So you've got your air back there that stands off your back, you've got all your compression straps, you've got your side pockets, and you've got your elasticated front pocket as well, and also on your top your roll over like you have on that one. Roll over Beethoven. So what I'm going to do, I'll slowly start to unload that. That is my inflatable chair. You know, got it ages ago. I think I bought it from the range, and it was £20 odd. I've done a video on that as well. But it just gives you that extra back support when you're sitting in your tent or outside your tent. You know, and it weighs next to nothing. Right, so I shall undo this one. I'll take out a few bits and pack it in. So, whoa, mother. So it always happens, doesn't it? You see the panic on my face there, as if it was the end of the world. I'll just put this one down here for now. Right. So in here, obviously, I've got my cook kit, that's my stove and everything in there. I've got the Lanshan 2, which I've modded, so it'll all go up in one. I've also got, which I wouldn't normally take this, to be honest, it's a Teton XL pillow. I'm sure I bought these off Amazon. We got two of them for me and the wife for in the big tent. It's just a tartan memory foam pillow, but it is comfortable, and I did use it last time. Say no more. Well, it's a wee bottle. That is my Trekology Luft pillow. That is my Nortent 7 sleep pad, excuse me. That is my Quasar 3-season sleeping bag. Is there anything else in here? I don't think there's anything else in there. But in the front pouch I've just shoved these in for now. That's a couple of spare dry sacks and some black bungee elastic in case I need to make any mods or repair anything. I've got my woolly out that has a torch on it. That is, I don't know what this is, to be honest. I think it's it's like midge net and my toiletries and my little spade for digging your poo hole, as well as some toothpaste and toothbrush. There we go, I'm getting them out of this one, aren't I? Oh, in case you're on the mic there. That's me Sunblesser head torch. This is the 8 pegs plus a couple spare for putting the lanshan up. I'll show you them. These are for covering the tips of the trekking poles, so you can put them up without the worry of the end going through your material. I was using them on the Astagi, but Camping Guru UK very, very kindly, he's got some mods, so if you check his video out, or the latest mod he's done for the Astagi 1 Chant 2, where the trekking pole sits at the top, he's bought like these plastic round, I don't know what they are, grommet washers or something, but they're on a camber, and you put them inside and it stops that tip from actually piercing. Whoa, missus, stops that tip from piercing the material. It works brilliant. I keep going back in there for some reason. And then I've got my moray knife, my firelighting stuff, along with a blower for the fire to get the embers going again. Yeah, and just the steel and whatever. I do have a lighter in there as well, and my Opinel number 9 and a carabiner. Then I've got my fuel for my stove in this pocket. Oh, it sounds like Joe. In this pocket I have got my flex tail pump. I do use the Aldi one, but just happens that one's in there. So that is everything out of that bag. Obviously I would have me film equipment on. I've got another carabiner on there with the bit of paracord and a key ring on it, just in case I need it. Yeah, so that's everything out of that now, apart from that. So let's give this one away. That was 119, wasn't it, that other one? So I'll just switch this back on. In fact, I'm going to check if I'm in grams here, because I can't see without me thing. I said 119 if I was wrong. See, that's saying 127. You know what, 127 grams have got to be, they are super light. Very light, they possibly are 127 grams, you know. If I'm wrong, what I'll do, I'll put it up here. Because I haven't got my glasses, I'm sure it says grams on there. It says G, yeah, 100, can you see? 127. So the brown one's 119, so right. Let's see about getting this one packed then, eh? Right, so I'll put me things in this elasticated front pocket first, which I had in the front pocket, which was my fire lighting kit, my toiletry bag, the just bits in case I need to fix anything bag. In fact, I should have put that in there, shouldn't I? Which was the bungees. The reason I've got 2 spare dry bags is in case I need to take the inner out of the tent at any time. You know, if the outer soaking wet has been pouring down and don't want to pack it together, I can separate the inner and put it into another dry bag. So there's that. The sun blesser, I think the head torch was in there as well, wasn't it? And the moray knife was. So I'll pop that in there. Pop that in there, so that's stuff that's now in that pocket. So in the main body of the tent, it's not a tent, is it? I'll pop my sleeping bag. Now I said I've put this in as a pack liner, didn't I? So we'll see if it'll work. So that my sleeping bag is always the first thing in, because it'll be the last thing out. So I'll get that in. I know some people take the sleeping bag out of the stuff sack altogether and just push it down and in. I've tried that, and for some reason it just won't work for me, that. Right, are we in? We're not down properly yet. Right. Yep, so there's me sleeping bag in. I just keep pushing it because I'm not sure if it's to the very bottom. Yeah, the plastic bag's collapsed anyway, but c'est la vie. Right, so we've got that in. Then I can put sleep pad. That can go down in there. I'll pop this pillow down inside of it. And the Psychology pillow can go in there as well. What else was inside? My hat was in there, which has switched itself on. It's off now. Hat can go in there. Wee bottle goes in there. I'm sure the tent pegs were in there. Were they in there? I normally keep them separate. Anyway, I'll pop them in there. Tent pegs, Flextail was in the thing. There. Tent in. So that's the tent in. My brew kit in there as well. Right, so that's everything that I'd put on the inside. I'm just going to shift this brew kit because I can get that in better. That's just better there. Tent on top because that'll be the first thing out. If I wanted a brew on the way or whatever, you know, it's only underneath the tent, it's not a big thing. So, right, I'll just have a look at this and this other one side by side for height. So that's the 30. And that's the 40 to 50. There's not a lot in it, man. To be honest, yeah, it does look a bit. That looks a bit bigger as well compared to that. So, yeah. So there's that one. And then to close it up, we simply give it a roll. I'm doing this in one take, I think. We roll that up. That clip there, I think we can put onto there. Same at the other side, so the roll top. Oops, no, I've done that one wrong. Can that one go into that one? I think that's what these ones for, to be honest. I've still got to even work them out on the other one, what they're for. Yeah, so all I'd left to put in was in the pockets. It's not easy. in the pockets, and these pockets are big enough to pop your phone in as well, so. So there's that in there. In the side pocket. These as well are slightly padded. I don't know if you can see. These are slightly padded. You've also got a water bladder compartment inside. But like I say, it's basically exactly the same. I can put this over the top as well. So I'll just undo that. Lock that into there, can cinch it all down, he says. Not cinching it down. Yeah, but you can cinch that down. Right, those can go into there. Oh, I haven't done the thing. That can go into the side pocket like so. I had that on top, didn't I? I'll put the actual price that I paid for it and whatever discounts I got with it up in the screen here while I'm faffing on, so I'll have either just put it up or I'll put it up now. Right, so I've got my glasses. So I'll see what these scales, what I did have them set as. Yeah, they are in grams. So we'll weigh that. No, there is no dot there, is there? So it weighs 1200 grams, that, when it's empty. So that weighs 1200 grams. I can't remember what I said this one weighs now. But whatever I said it was, it's not, it wouldn't have been 19 grams. Right, so I've got everything in this now, bar water. Oh, that's why. These have got elastic to keep your straps tidy. You just got to watch if they go down there. They can stop you pulling this through. But there you go. Right, so if I weigh this now, so this is everything, bar water and food, but there's still a load of room left in the top of this. I'll switch that on again. Let me stand over here with it. 7,750 grams. So we know what that is, don't we? It's basically 7 kilos, 7.5 kilos. Well, just so it's 7 kilos, 7 kilos, 750 grams. So 7.5 kilo, which isn't bad really there. That's a 3-season sleeping bag. So I could probably lose some weight just using a summer bag or a 2-season bag. Yeah, so there you go. So if I find a link for this, well, I'll find it somewhere. I'll pop it in the description if you're interested in buying it. $29.99. Really good quality as well. Like I say, I've had absolutely no bother with this one as well. My only concern, if I'm honest, is see these elastics here. You've not really, I think they might go completely, I'm not sure, but to be fair, that wouldn't be the end of the world, would it? You could easily just thread some bungee cord through there, make a thing of something or whatever and put a toggle on. But yeah, you get loads in them. So I think this one, when I got a deal on that one as well. You'd have to check back on my other one if you wanted to see that. But yeah, I thought I'd bring you this one as well. $29.99, absolute bargain. It's got all the same features. So you've got your hooks, you've got your phone pocket there. You can even fit a small water bottle in there. You could fit, well, whatever you wanted to on these elasticated straps there. It's fully adjustable, 2 pockets on the side. Yeah, that's it. I just wanted to see if it had hold the kit. So yeah, I'd probably get my winter gear in this as well, to be honest. The only change for the winter, it's not particularly a bigger tent. It's just more of a 4-season tent. The only difference is the sleeping bag would be bigger. But yeah. So there you go. I hope you've enjoyed this, guys. If you have, give us a like. It really does help the algorithm push everything out. Go and check out Camping Guru's channel. He's another good lad. And I did buy a stove thing as well, which MIDI Goes Wild. Another good channel. He's only a small channel, but he does some good stuff. So thanks for the tip on that, MIDI. I don't know his first name, to be honest. I think he's mentioned it a few times, but I get that many people mention I forget, so I do apologise. Anyway, yeah, so there we go, guys. So give it a like. If you don't subscribe to the channel, get yourself subscribed. Costs you nothing, and you get to listen to me waffling on. So until next time, guys, wherever we are, wherever we go, wise men say, only fools rush in. Oh, but I can't help falling in love with you. Love you all millions and loads. Bye for now. Mwah! Can only just reach.